Good morning. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the candidates for Valedictorian Class of 2021. I want to commend all 4 candidates for putting their names forward. Public speaking, especially in front of your peers, takes courage, and in that sense, you're all winners. In preparation for today's vote, the voters need to understand that the candidates were asked to respond to this topic: how St. Mary Catholic Secondary School helped shape me into the person I am today. Please listen carefully to their responses and choose wisely. Remember that the individual you select will be the student spokesperson on the momentous occasion of your graduation. And I now introduce to you the candidates: Nafemi Adoye, Meg Durie, Matthew Madden, and Matthew Stone.
I would like the committee to please close their eyes and try to remember their teenage years. Focus on the emotions, the anxiety, the excitement, and the desperate need to just feel comfortable. Now, in the midst of teenagehood with all those emotions, what would be the worst words to hear? Well, for me, it was, "We're moving." When my dad told 14-year-old me that after 1 year of high school, I'd be moving an hour away to Hamilton, devastation could not even encompass all of the emotions I felt. I even begged and pleaded to live with every single relative I could think of. Looking back, I truly believe it was one of the best things to ever happen to me because my transfer to St. Mary's thrust me to a new school environment full of opportunities to thrive. The opportunities and support that I have received at St. Mary's have really shaped my core values and attributes that make me the person I am today. Through my involvement at St. Mary's, I got the chance to strengthen my empathy, something I really value. Through my various extracurriculars, I was able to meet different individuals with different stories and motivations, from dedicated athletes to peers still struggling to find their place. And through my interactions, I learned to always operate and communicate with empathy first. The diverse opportunities presented by the school to interact with the student population really allowed me to pinpoint empathy as a characteristic I will always aim to display. A big aspect of high school is also finding your strengths and passions. Through my SHSM Health and Wellness Co-op and my chance to attend the YWCA Totally Awesome Young Women's Breakfast, I was able to explore my passion for equity, social justice, and healthcare to ultimately decide that I want a career where I can make a direct impact in people's lives, especially in marginalized communities. On top of that, I received endless support from all my teachers, guidance counselors, and administration, and they have made me all the more confident that I can achieve my goals. Being at St. Mary's for the latter of my formative years was incredible. Through community involvement, I met so many individuals from different backgrounds that taught me the importance of empathy. Through student experience opportunities, I pinpointed my passions and future career goals, and through immense staff support, I developed my confidence and self-belief. I entered St. Mary's as a nervous 15-year-old, angry that her life had been uprooted. Now, I leave it as an empathetic, passionate, and driven woman, ready to tackle the next phase of her life. And for that, I thank you.
Hello, fellow students, parents, teachers, and staff members. My name is Meg Durie, and I am honored to be your valedictorian. Now, I don't want you to worry. This speech has been put together carefully and proper research has been done. I rewatched great cinematic masterpieces with great valedictorian speeches, such as The Amazing Spider-Man 2, High School Musical 3, Legally Blonde, and shamefully, I admit that I even watched the 3rd movie in the Twilight Saga just for the valedictorian speech. Okay, fine, I watched the whole movie, but it's so entertaining. The major thing I've taken away from my research is that all these speeches have the same theme: togetherness. Now, some of us might have never even talked to each other for more than 2 minutes, or at all, but I still see this theme in our grade. Even when we go our separate ways, there will always be a socially distanced, invisible string connecting all of our paths together. And that string is our strange and frustrating COVID-19 centered class of 2021. We all went through a very hard time this year. We all had to sacrifice so much. But that was just how it was, and we made it through. Years from now, If we run into each other, not only do we have a great conversation starter, but a shared challenge. I wish all of you the best in life, and if this speech didn't live up to your expectations, then you can always watch Elle Woods' speech from Legally Blonde. It's very inspiring. Thank you.
For the past 4 years, St. Mary Catholic Secondary School has taught me the importance of being a crusader, not just in school, but in life as well. Like so many of you, I arrived here in grade 9 wide-eyed and excited to represent my school in both athletics and academics. But 4 years and a pandemic later, I've come to understand that being a crusader isn't just about racking up medals or scoring high marks or officer sweaters. My fondest memories as a crusader all involve the joy of others. I've come to realize that being a crusader is about getting involved in something bigger than yourself. It's about hitting that game-winning buzzer beater, not to secure your triple-double, but to give your teammates a great memory. It's about helping your friends study for a test, not because you're their tutor, but because they've worked hard and they deserve a victory. It's about putting yourself out there and running for student council, not because you need more points for your school letter award, but because you have great, unique ideas that can give your classmates a great year. St. Mary is a school like no other, and it's inspired me to be a person who wants to help people in any way possible. Whether it's something small like volunteering at the Damascene door, or pursuing a career that can improve the lives of others, St. Mary has inspired me to live life to the fullest and live a life of service. To live, love, and learn. It would be my greatest honor to be your valedictorian this year. Thank you.
Good evening. For those that don't know me, my name is Matthew Stone, and I have had the honor of calling myself a crusader these last 4 years. Roughly 1,460 days ago, we all woke up and walked past the sign on the brick wall that reads, St. Mary's Catholic Secondary School. Like many, if not all of us, I felt terribly nervous that first day. But slowly, day by day, the many corridors, nooks and crannies, friendly faces, and yes, even the cafeteria food began to feel more like home. This past year has been hard on all of us, but with every challenge becomes its successes. The added challenges over the past year remains less burdensome with the creativity and steadfast devotion that the teachers and staff at St. Mary's. They have taught us independence, perseverance, love for each other, and a deeper appreciation for our community. There are many teachers that have shaped me into the man I am today. Mr. Rowe, Mr. Kokoski, and of course, D. Fran, has made my hockey career at Mary's unforgettable through their insane coaching skills. Being on so many extracurricular sports teams has taught me to be a leader, role model, and no doubt a person that can truly say they reflected the school motto of live, love, and learn. Now I turn to you, my peers, to recognize the importance you've had on my life. Through sports teams, classes, and even in the hallways, you have given me support and showed me that it truly takes a village to raise a child. Our small community of St. Mary's would not be the same without the positivity and diversity that all students bring to the school. Together, we discovered the core traits and values that will help us as we progress forward, and we are now ready to take on any challenge. I would be honored to represent you in the class of 2021. Thank you and have a great day.